The essential thing that I'm homing in on is this teaching that the material world itself is a myth. And the material world itself, of course, is Maya. And what are the meanings that Maya conceals? And what are the meanings that Maya reveals? What is life saying to us? What are we saying to life? What are we? What is our potentiality? What can we become? And how does that affect the forces in the world psyche that drive and control the human state? How does that affect our response to the meanings, the explanations provided by the experts of all sorts and kinds? And what is our obligation when we encounter the formulae of those who would tell us what to think? We needs must approach it in a somewhat different way. In a strange sense, we need to reject knowledge. We need to reject received knowledge. We need to reject the salesman, the apologist of any standpoint. We need to be naked and unknowing in our response to the uniqueness of the experience that nature is bringing to us in the here and now. Obviously, there is a dichotomy here. We need to look at what nature has revealed in past ages. But we need to see it as a procession of clues and parables and unfoldings which have prompted our cognition in the past and are informing our experience today. Having registered that, we need to be open to what is unique in the here and now. This uniqueness has two forms. It is the return in a unique fashion, a return of revelation and beauty, inspiration and guidance from the highest wisdom of former ages. It is returning now. The green shoots are beginning to happen now. In all this, there are the signs of salvation. But there is also happening in the here and now. Unique truth, that has not been previously formulated. The myths have their meanings, and we need to know those meanings. But more important still, the sun of life is intensifying. The light of life is bringing to our cognition an insistence for dramatic change. It is demanded that no longer are we creatures lurking in the shadows of old fears, born of old ways, but that we open our eyes, we open ourselves to new breathing, new spaces, and let life happen. It's typical that you go to a place where dynamic manhood had its most obvious collective expression 40 years ago, and has gradually become overwhelmed by its opposite. And it's typical when you say, what does this mean? What are the meanings inherent in it? It's the fault of someone out there, the blacks or the Asians or the Jews or what have you. Raise the flag, beat the drum, which is another way of saying start the killing. All that is madness. Madness. Sanity lies in a new direction. And the prime responsibility that overrides everything else is that we drop our fear and allow the sun to shine in us and through us. And truly then, life will fulfill itself as humanity becomes increasingly children of the light.